Back threes to close out the game. You saw he's been out since January 26. Open threes. He's done a great job of spacing the floor, especially when you got big guys out there like Nurkic. You got to be able to create some space.
Portland feels very highly about. Typically comes off the bench for C.J. McCollum as Adams dives down the
bases for all 30 teams.
Well, so far it has been the shooting of Trent and Simons. Offensive rebound inside by Collins. As Dennis Schroeder navigating. Got the mismatch, blows right by Nurkic. Got up to the rim. Nice layup. However, Nerlens Noel missed his COVID-19 test earlier today. How about that drive? Excellent. How you preface that with coach. That's a good way to put it. Because he might as well be an extension of the coaching staff on the bench.
Absolutely. Well, I tell you.
On machine, got that offensive board and the putback as Baisley drives right at him. How about that fearless drive at one of the best shot blockers in the NBA?
This has been a good quarter for the Thunder. All of a sudden, you got 30 points on the board. The rhythm, see if they can sustain it.
Schroeder trying to use a series of screens, finally finds himself enough space to get it up.
A tough shot, not able to get the fall, but you know he's starting to make that shot with consistency. Whiteside is.
Boy, and what has gotten into Anderson Simons? Urge each and every one to channel their convictions and exercise one of their most important rights by voting, and we're starting to see the players speak out against that. Comes up with a loose ball. And this time it's Adams trying to close out, and they'll dish it off to Zach Collins for the two.
Young guys see the whole game, and they're also all down there together in the bubble. And you know, they get chances to talk and discuss.
The initial pass went out to Gallinari, so the Thunder went the exact same play there, Mike, on the pick and roll with Adams and set it up by SGA.
And good spacing as well, too, to create that.
As Trent Jr. inside, floats it up and in. He's getting some extended run.
Talk about one of the keys, that Shea. Cabinet shot.
Just loves to stand out there from 18 feet and give that little jab step.
Yeah, he'll jab step you and pump fake you for about 3 or 4. You know, just stay in flow with the rhythm. You know, there's a nice pace to the game right now, as you mentioned. Coming out of the timeout, 10-2 run. You're going to.
Oh, Mike Muscala with another 3, and that was an in-rhythm 3, so it's a 15-2 Thunder run. Now Gallinari tried to add to it, and he does. 3 minutes to go here in the second.
Ball moving well. This is good ball move by Portland.
And Nurkic.
He had a couple of plays like that. Wasn't able to get all the way to the rim. Kicked out the shooters. That time called his own number.
Anthony, that's building a double-digit lead. Robertson again takes the bump. That time had it stripped. And Adams diving forward on the floor, keeping the possession alive. Shot clock under 5. How about the step inside on Collins?
A timeout. You address issues. And the biggest problem starting this game was the turnover situation, as Anthony is starting to heat up a little. No T-Ford, no Nerlens, and you still put up 63 points and a half.
Carmelo's been taking the shots here over the last few possessions, does so again. Selfish players as Schroeder with that floater from the baseline, no, but it's tapped back out by Muscala. Dort steps into the 3 on the reload, and he's able to. Outside of Simons, nobody for the Blazers has really been able to find any kind of consistent offense. Simons, the leading scorer at 15, puts up the 3, and that's what he did in the first. And right there, it sets up Muscala for the easy layup.
Well, and that's what you want to see. I mean, this is your third and final scrimmage before the seeding games start. Muscala.
Left hand in the fast break, and it rolls off the rim. But good decision to take it himself. And Muscala in the vicinity, and Hazonia with the reverse by Baisley. Looks like he got caught in between going left and going right. Trent Jr., transition 3, and that is good. Anytime you got Damian Lillard on your squad, you got an opportunity.
You took that right from Nurkic. You said that this week as Robinson.
But Portland making a move here in this third quarter. Thunder trying to hold off. How about that drop? After the game against Philadelphia. And you're seeing just an extra step right now. That's going to be an and 1 for Dennis Schroeder.
Kirby knocks down another 3. As it just seems to be contagious out there for the Thunder.
3-point basket.
But since the two teams will have a different number of games played, whoever has a higher winning percentage will ultimately. Who's not knocking down shots?
Wow, this is beautiful.
And they continue to drive. They did have a banana for halftime.
You ever heard of Jacqueline? No, you were too young. You were probably, your parents probably told you about Jacqueline, right?
8:40 left to go here in the fourth. Mike, what are you looking forward to most with the game on Saturday?
Because I think in the first maybe, 3 or 4 games, there's only 8. It's going to set the tone, set the pace. Everybody by Diallo.
Newsflash, Hamidou Diallo, the leading scorer for the Thunder.
Foul says number 6, Jason Ford for personal.
This is a great move here. Folks, the Thunder have 19 made threes. I'm sorry, I got excited because, my goodness, this is shooting 54%. And right now, this guy right here, folks, number 7, in the sunset, is saying, Coach, give me a chance too. As he just continues, the numbers reflect that. He and Mr. Baisley.
Well, Baisley just keeps on driving inside, not to be deterred. He's had a couple of his layup attempts blocked. And there is
the whole entire first half. As a coach, I'm leading the NBA in rebound. He said, you don't take threes.
That's not what we're paying you for.
But now, it's open. It's wide open. And you just like the fact that it's happening in the flow of the game. I mean, everybody's just, chiming in on it right now. There's Hazonia taking that shot. I told him. The Christmas
I want that thing lighting up, right?
That's right. That was pretty cool.
And that'll be an 8-1 inside.
In this league, not only for veteran players, but also for young guys.
How do you get confidence?
Well, just getting out there playing.
He has been one of the best defensive players in the league when he is out on the floor. That would be a huge boost.
Hindrance or a help to teams like Milwaukee that just blew by everybody. But, Milwaukee's got a lot of talent. And so does teams like the Lakers.
And that will officially do it. As this one, it's officially over, but it was over early. As the Thunder put its foot down on the Blazers and never looked.